So this is the top.
Look at that! In the sky! Oh no!
NYX?
There's no mistaking its power, even without my persona. I've never encountered anything like it before. You... Ryoji-kun.
That was my name for a time. I almost miss it.
What's going on? Wait, could you be...
I am merely a harbinger of the fall. Or perhaps I should say, former harbinger. There is no longer a distinction to be made between NYX and myself.
I see. So this is your purpose. Still, I don't regret my decision. We're taking you down no matter what you are!
I see. Then you must already understand. What people fear the most, what they try to turn away from. That is the wretched thing I have become.
We know that.
Yeah, we're ready.
It's the one absolute for all living things.
Then, you must also understand that it is futile to resist. Will you still face me? Surely, there must be fear in your hearts.
Yeah, of course I'm scared. But who gives a shit? I've got too much to live for!
I'm sick of running away. Living means looking death square in the face. So I won't back down. Not even from you! Even if I have to sacrifice myself, I will stop you. This is my choice!
I see.
Get ready, everyone! NYX is attacking! I'm also sensing multiple shadows approaching from the lower floors!
Stand by, team! Intercept those shadows! This is the final battle. Victory at all costs!
Come on, everyone! Let's band together and win this! I know we can do it!
What to do?
I think I can use it now. I have to do this. What next? Isis!
Devour his future to the cards. He clings to a dim hope. Yes, the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Attaining one's dream requires a stern will and unfailing determination.
NYX's Arcana just changed to the Magician! His properties changed along with the Arcana! Be careful! It doesn't matter how many times he changes Arcana.
I've got
He'll get it no matter what! I don't care what you are! I'm not
What's the
backing
plan
down!
Go! Artemisia!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. The silent voice within one's heart whispers the most profound wisdom.
Now's the time. I won't lose.
I'll take care of this. Caesar!
Thank you. Shall I move to strike? Artemisia!
All shall fall.
No thank you.
Not like this. No.
I'll go with.
Done.
Don't mind if I do.
Thanks. Did I scan on this enemy? Analysis complete.
I'll hit them where it hurts. How about this?
What to do?
I've already scanned in this situation. Isis!
Impossible.
Will this work? I've got this!
We came prepared.
Too slow.
Freezing! Yukari-chan's frozen! She can't move!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Celebrate life's grandeur, its brilliance, its magnificence.
We've overcome every challenge we've faced. This should help. Thanks.
The time is right.
I can read you like a
Just
book.
accept it. What to do? Persona.
I have to do this.
Much obliged.
Appreciate it. Who's gonna win this?
Caesar!
What's the plan here? Persona!
I'll go with. The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Only courage in the face of doubt can lead one to the answer.
I'm detecting a surge of power from NYX's sword. I want to protect this world and everyone in it. Now's the time. I know I can do it!
Hit me! going down! Now you die!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. It is indeed a precious gift to understand the forces that guide oneself.
Nyx's feathers are floating. What is this? There's some kind of special power in those feathers. Be careful. You're going to be way more vulnerable to mental ailments. Nyx just changed the Hierophant.
We won't be defeated!
Fall.
I read you like a book.
Pull the trigger. Come on, Persona!
Impossible.
Nice work. I've got this.
Shall I move to strike?
How about this? Where are you hearing?
Accept it. What to do? The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. There is both joy and wonder in coming to understand the hearts of others.
It's my
Nyx
turn
just
now.
changed to the Lover's Kite.
What next? We are not giving up, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We're just getting started.
Sonata's
I'll take
sometimes
care of
looking
this.
intense.
Let's go!
What's the plan here? This should work.
That'll
Thanks.
Just accept
What's this weird
What's
feeling?
wrong with me?
Never mind. There.
Nice work. Persona!
impossible.
I'm ready. Artemisia!
Accept your fate. Just accept it.
I'll go with Persona.
Now, this should help.
One step at a time. Caesar!
Impossible.
This will do the trick.
Persona!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. One of the greatest blessings attained from the gift of life is the freedom to pursue one's personal goals.
Nyx switched to the chariot now.
That's gonna hit me?
I have to do this. I won't lose.
That helps.
Thanks. It's gonna win this. Persona!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. To find the one true path, one must seek guidance amidst uncertainty.
NYX changed to the Justice Arcana!
Best accept it.
I'll go with Persona.
Pull the trigger.
Come, listen!
The best bet would be. Let's go!
I'm ready. Artemisia!
Impossible.
Not here.
Sanada-senpai, no!
What to do?
Come!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. It requires great courage to look within oneself and forge one's own path.
He changed himself to the Hermit! What next? Isis!
Now you're It's gonna win this. Persona!
This will do the trick.
I'll show you!
Fall. Just accept it.
I'll go with
Hello!
I have to do this.
Come, listen!
Much obliged.
Appreciate it. One step at a time. I've got this.
Shall I move to strike? Artemisia!
All shall fall.
No!
Fall. Just accept it.
What to do? Persona.
That helps.
Let's end this! Just one more! Take that! Yes!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Ever present alongside time is fortune, cruel and unflinching.
Now it's the
gonna win
Fortune
this.
Arcana!
Let's do it! Caesar!
What's the plan here?
I'll show you!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. One needs strength to endure and rise above suffering and torment.
NYX switch to the strict Arcana!
Strong like that. Appreciate it. One step at a time. I've got this.
Why?
I was careless. Shall I move to strike? Go! Artemisia!
Accept your fate.
To you now.
It can't be! Kiriju-senpai!
What to do?
Hello!
You're the best. Pull the trigger. There's that.
Thanks.
Let's go! Here I come! Go back to hell!
Let's use this and regroup.
Appreciate it. Come!
In this situation... Come! Listen!
I'll take care of this. Caesar!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. In the face of unavoidable disaster lies the opportunity to search for redemption.
NYX changed to the Hanged Man!
Please watch over me.
Yes, I'll protect you all!
I'll hit them where it hurts. How about this?
Fall.
This doesn't look good.
What to do?
Hello!
Much obliged.
I have to do this! Isis!
The moment man devoured the fruit of knowledge, he sealed his fate. Entrusting his future to the cards, man clings to a dim hope. Yet the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Beyond the journey you have taken lies the absolute end. It matters not who you are. One thing is always certain. Death awaits all. didn't want you to suffer. But the time for that is long past. Is this really what you desire? Well, I already know the answer. Very well. Let us continue until the world meets its end.
Stay strong, everyone!
One step at a time. I've got this!
This should work.
Appreciate it.
You cannot avoid death. To live is to die. They are one and the same. The time has come.
This isn't
Can't
good.
afford to lose!
Who's next? I'll go with. Persona.
Pull the trigger. They won't lose.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. The best bet would be... Let's do it! Caesar!
We'll do the trick.
This is the path you have chosen. The Arcana has revealed.
I've had enough of
This
this.
is bad, isn't it?
Persona!
That hurts.
Thanks. Now's the time. Isis!
Sonata-senpai's
One step
looking
at a time.
intense.
Persona!
Nowhere to run. You're defenseless now. Checkmate. Gun.
All shall fall.
Down on my knees here!
Thank goodness.
I'll go with.
Now it's time for a counterattack.
Come!
Isis, unleash your power. Now.
I'm not out yet! I'll
Sonata-senpai's
take
back
care
in
of
the
this!
fight.
Caesar!
Shall I move to strike? Artemisia!
Fall.
No, Yukari-chan.
Be good.
Thank goodness.
What to do?
Now it's time for a counterattack.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Don't mind if I do.
I owe you one.
I'll hit them where it hurts. Go! Artemisia!
Accept your fate.
I'll go with. Not that.
Why?
What next? There's Sona!
Much obliged.
Thanks.
Here, G. I think I can use it now.
Nice work. Let's go!
I'm ready. How about trick?
All shall fall.
Seriously?
What to do? Persona.
You better watch it. Now's the time. I won't lose.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Bring it on! Lights out!
I'll hit them where it hurts. Artemisia! Did we do it?
Such a pity. You understand your fate, yet you still fight against it with all your might. If only there were more like you, then perhaps the fall could have been prevented. But it's too late now.
What is that? It's the moon. It kind of looks like Ryoji-kun's getting pulled into it. No, wait. It's the moon that's being pulled down to us!
You're kidding me. Are you saying that NYX is the moon itself?
It's coming. Soon it will descend upon us, crashing into the earth.
Where am I?
Hey, what's going on? What the hell is that? What's going on? Hey, look up there! Is that the moon? What is going on?
What is that thing? I can't get a signal.
My phone isn't working. What's going on? No. You heard anything about this? What's going on?
Holy crap! Look at the moon! Holy shit, this is amazing! It's really happening. The apocalypse! The world is finally ending!
Last.
You!
Oh, marvelous! I can't believe the moment has finally arrived!
Shut up!
What are we gonna do?
Something's coming from the moon!
What is this? It's like something's crushing me.
This is nothing.
Unbelievable. Even now you continue to struggle. Shut up, you bastard! Death will be patient no longer. Can't you see that? What can you hope to accomplish now? I wish you were here to see it all, Jin.
I will never give up. Never!
Why? What good will it do to rise up? Just give in.
Hell no! I'm not backing down!
We made our choice. We staked our lives on it.
Amada! God damn it!
We've come so far. It can't end here.
Leader!
Okay, gotta stay calm. That's right. Like Fuka was when she saved me. I'm the one who said we're always connected. That's how I know you're still hanging in there, Fuka. I'm scared as hell right now. But I know I can't give up. Right, Fuka?
What's going on?
Am I dreaming? How can this be happening?
What on earth? Is that coming from the school?
Are we in the afterlife, dear?
I have no idea. What the heck is going on?
What's going on? Why is the world suddenly declaring an emergency?
Someone's gonna have to pay big for this one!
I guess all I can do is believe in them. Don't die out there.
There's no need to worry. This isn't the afterlife. You're still very much alive. Do you remember what I once told you? How the strength of your social links will determine your potential. Listen. Can you hear their many voices? Each one's power is faint, yet they all reach out to you. Can you feel them? Close your eyes and listen. Their voices may be faint, but you hear them, don't you?
I'll always have your back. All I can do right now is pray, but whatever it is, man, don't worry about a thing. I know you can do it. I know you're facing a difficult task somewhere out there, but I truly believe that you can overcome any obstacle.
Something frightful is going on, but we're not giving up.
That's right, dear. We have to be strong for him.
I'm okay right now, and it's because you gave me the courage to stand on my own. So please, you can't give up.
Oh god, I'm freaking out here. But I know he's doing his best out there too. I don't even know what he looks like, but I know he's okay. I can feel it.
I know you're trying to stay focused. You were there when I needed you. I hope I can do the same.
Hey! Can you believe what's going on? I know you must be doing everything you can, so I will too.
Everyone else is scared, but not me. You showed me how to be tough. I won't give up.
How are you doing? Ça va, I hope? I am here for you, like you was there for me.
What on earth made me think of you at a time like this? Well, I suppose you did teach me a thing or two about trust.
You were the one who taught me that running away never solves nothing. And I bet you're somewhere out there fighting the good fight right now. Well, I'm here for you too, kid.
I'll take on any challenge that comes my way without passing blame. You taught me that. I bet you're fighting right now too, huh?
You saved me. I was so blind before. I'm sure you've got things under control, right? You always do.
I know I'm not the only one who's suffered. You've endured a lot too. But you can't just give up. You taught me that.
Can you hear them? These are the voices of hope that wish to help you. Separately, they are weak, but together, they will bring about a great change in you. Now is the time to draw on the true strength of the bonds you have forged. I never dreamed of seeing that card with my own eyes. This is indeed a surprise. Behold, the greatest power that you and I shall unveil. It is the power to bring about a new beginning, or the ultimate end. With this newfound power, it might now be possible. Perhaps you can save those you hold dear from that which cannot be defeated. What you have in your hands is the power of the universe. Nothing is outside the realm of possibility for you now.
We will soon reach your destination.
It seems that, in addition to death, fate has also dealt you the wild card. You must accept your destiny. Our contract has been fulfilled. I have completed my role as well. You were truly a most remarkable guest.
How are you even standing right now?
Hey, you can't be going out there by yourself.
No, don't go!
No, wait! What are you doing?
Damn it! Why? Why the hell can't we get up?
Don't do this! We've already come so far together!
God damn it!
Why aren't you listening? Come back!
Don't give up! We're gonna get through this. Together!
Give him strength! Take my life if you must!
Don't worry, I'm invincible, so legendary. If I fall down, I'm gonna get back up, right back up, man, to where I left off. Because I got my crew on my back, I'm already.
You better come back from this! You hear me?
Don't believe it! He's going to face it all alone!
No, he's not alone! I'm not letting him die! The end is coming in, so burn my dread. Don't worry about a thing, it's in my bag, so burn my dread. A little about a situation, every second I was losing patience. Couldn't execute like daily operations. Who could, when we had such a deep relationship? But I chose the path, right path, sure. Giving my all for cure, for war. Proud of the decision, I'm ready for whatever outcome. Which I'm being despair, however it's played out. Lose, win, how it's laid out.
You promised. Didn't you? Please, you have to make it back!
Ashes all over, but it's okay, kid, it's over.
All right, let's do this.
Did NYX create this place? Or was it him?
Yamagishi, is he alright? What happened?
Everything disappeared after being covered in that light. I don't sense anything now.
Don't tell me he...
The hell are you saying? That's impossible! Try again! You can't be the only one! Oh, wait.
Damn it! Not again!
We put our lives on the line just like he did. In fact, we came here expecting to die. So why only him?
Why am I so powerless? Am I really unable to protect the ones important to me? This is what I was trying to prevent.
You're out there, aren't you? I know you are! I refuse to believe that you're gone! Answer me! I know you're listening!
We're here! Say something, please!
Don't worry.
That voice.
I will sleep once again. Peace will return to this universe. For you. And for him. He's found the answer to life's greatest question. It just happened a bit sooner than it will for the rest of you.
Life's greatest question.
Icus, you'll find the answer one day as well. Your life too is precious. Irreplaceable. You just need to realize how the bonds of friendship have changed you.
The bonds of friendship.
The Dark Hour will soon vanish from this world. You will truly be liberated from its dominion. The legacy of life will continue. Congratulations. You have the miracle you sought. May we meet again someday.
nowhere. How did we end up back? Hey, look over there!
Whoa, what's up with Tartarus?
It's finally happening. Everything's going back to normal.
Our job is done.
Wait, is that... You're back! Oh, thank goodness!
You sure took your damn time! Seriously, you were really stringing us along there.
You had me going. I was starting to think we'd never see you again.
Guys, come on. This isn't the time to be crying.
You're crying too, Sonata-san.
Finally, the team's all here.
Leader. Huh? Oh no, they won't stop. What's wrong with me?
Yo! Damn, it's cold. But of course, you never miss a day of school, huh? I'm impressed. Man, this year really flew by. We're practically third years now. Only one more year of high school. You think there's anything interesting on the horizon? Huh. You think so? Looking at the current third years? I'm not really sure. Pretty much all they do is frickin' study. Sure doesn't look like fun to me. Is that what we're gonna turn into next year? Man, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Hey, is that girl looking at us? Dude, she's pretty cute! How come I never noticed her before?
What are you talking about? She lives in the same dorm as us.
Wait, she does? What's her name then?
I don't know.
Sheesh, then you barely know more than me. Anyway, it's always crazy in the dorms this time of year. With so many people coming and going. Oh yeah, did you hear? Sonata-senpai's moving out. You know him, right? He's the captain of the boxing team.
Yeah, not that I really talked to him. And obviously all the graduates are leaving. Kirijo-senpai's getting ready to move too.
Kirijo. Oh, the student council president. She's in our dorm too, huh?
Man, what's up with that girl? Hey there! Are you looking at us? Is something wrong?
Oh, no. It's nothing.
She looked like she had something on her mind, huh? Wait, you think she might be interested in one of us?
Not a chance.
Man, you really know how to hit a guy where it hurts. By the way, Yuka-tan. Yeah, never mind. Forget it.
What? Just say it. Now it's gonna bother me.
Well, do you remember how we became friends? I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I was just wondering.
Well, it's not like we're best friends or anything. But I guess it just kind of happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what's weird, though? I think I get what you mean. I can't really explain it, but something just feels off. Now that I think about it, that girl...
Ah, crap! Yo. Dude, I heard the juiciest news. You want to hear it? Of course. Okay, here goes. This is just between you. Get this. So, next month, I heard we have 3 fine-looking teams. After Emmy, Miss Kano leaves, the faculty roster kind of lose. Miss Toriumi has that weird secret. Miss Onishi is obsessed with medicine. And Miss Terauchi is like going to India or somewhere. I mean, come on, even our school nurse is a guy. Sure, guy nurse. He's got some kind of anti-hooky. Speak of the devil, you don't look so good. You need to go see that if that's the case. Sorry, dude, but you're on your own. Oh, and those new teachers are coming by. I'm thinking about hanging around the faculty up. Excellent choice. We got electives to choose next year, right? So we've got to make sure we choose the right. Wait a minute. Wasn't... Oh, crap! Sorry, man. I got to split before she gets... My little sis. She'll be coming here starting next month, so she's gonna swing by today. I'm not gonna be her damn tour guide. I don't want to be seen leading her around by the hand. I wish I had an older sister and well, anyway, I'm gonna jet.
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking, can we go somewhere else? Thanks. You look like you're not feeling well. Sorry to bother you to... Hey, sorry for calling you out here. I actually have a little favor to ask. It's about my mom. I want you to meet her. I mean, not in a weird way. It's just that I promised to meet up with her, but I'm still kind of scared. If I see her, I might end up saying some really nasty things. What if we end up hurting each other even more? I'm not trying to make her feel bad. I haven't fully sorted out my feelings yet. But I do want to see her, I think. That's why I thought it'd be great if you could be there with me. You don't have to say anything, really. It's just that I'd feel more confident having you around. And with you by my side, I think I could treat my mom with a little more kindness. So if it's not too much trouble, what do you think? You'll do it? Thank you. Okay, I'll call her up right away. I've been putting this off for so long. Sorry to wrap you up in my family situation. Hey, you don't think I'm relying on you too much, do you? I knew you'd say that. But still, this isn't a one-way street. Let me know whenever you need help too, okay? You know, it's almost spring break. It all went by so fast. We're gonna be 30 years soon. And after that, we'll graduate and go to college and then become working adults, I guess. Wow, it's hard to imagine. Do you think we'll still be together at that point? Yeah, I think so too. Well, let's talk about the near future then. I told you to think about where you want to go, remember? I still think the best place to start is Destinyland. It's just a day trip, so that makes planning easy. And it's perfect for bigger groups too. Oh, but if we decide on the mountains, we should stay the night. If we're gonna travel far, might as well make the most of it. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. With you, it'll be fun no matter where we go. Oh crap! I totally forgot to turn in today's assignment! I'd better go do that now. Let's talk about this again soon. Don't forget to save some time during spring break, okay?
What's the matter? Are you tired? Try not... I'm sorry. I should try not... If you don't mind, could we... I have some business to take care of, but I'd like to talk with you. Thank you. I'd like to see it one last... This room feels so nostalgic, even though the entrance exams have only kept me away for a short while. The results haven't been posted yet, but I'm fairly confident that I passed. If that's the case, then this spring I'll formally become a college student. And that means I'll no longer be seeing this view. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare today. The company heads are conducting a briefing. The Kirijo group may appear strong, but it's actually rather frail. It could collapse at any time. I have to keep it together. Of course. In fact, there's something that only you can do. Who else is going to help me clear my head when I need a change of pace? It's thanks to you that I learned to feel comfortable in my own skin, beyond my identity as a Kirijo. Before long, I'll be taking my leave from the dorm as well. I've begun packing up my things, but I haven't made significant progress. My books, my clothes, my photos... Every one of them brings back memories. It's been a short but eventful 3 years. It all went by so fast, especially the year that you came. Whenever we spoke or passed each other in the dorm, I felt like my heart would burst. I never knew I had these emotions just waiting to be given permission to be felt. I wonder what would have become of me if you hadn't transferred to this school. If I hadn't met you, would I have gone through with the arranged marriage? Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle and left it all behind? Fate is a mysterious thing. Well, and on the past. There are things that need to be done for the future of the Kirijo group, as well as my own. And for your future as well. You know what I mean, right? Come introduce yourself to the heads of the family sometime. Don't worry, you'd only be saying hello. I'd just like them to know who you are. Well, it's almost time. I'd best be on my way. I'd love to see you back at the dorm, but I'll be out late tonight. Perhaps this weekend? Just the two of us? Who else will lend me their shoulder when I need a little support? You're the only one who can do this for me. Go on. Try and name someone who could do the same. Was that a bit much? Well, now you know how serious I am. I need you in my life. Well, we'll see. Now then, me.
Oh. Are you okay? You should get home and rest before it gets... Right now, Oh, sorry. This isn't the time to talk. I suppose I can tell you. Look at this flyer over here. The dark history of student-teacher romance? People are free to fall in love with who they want. There's nothing wrong with that. I can see why it would be a problem if it was between a teacher and a student, but... that doesn't give them the right to make fun of it like this. I'm going to write a letter of protest to the school paper. Oh, I'll be alright on my own. I'm going to do this by myself. Thank you, Senpai. There's one thing I've decided for myself. It's not much, but I'd like to continue on the student council for next year, too. It was because of you that I was able to change. I know that for a fact. And I never would have met you if I hadn't joined the student council. That's why I want to stay involved. At least, I hope I can. I want to become strong and reliable, just like the student council president. That's why I want to join the student council next year. And the year after that, too. It's a big goal, but I'm going to take it one step at a time. Well then, I should be going. I'm looking forward to seeing you next year too.
Andre, Laurent, Chi. Oh, too long. Oh, you. This letter was sent to the school. Wait, is this actually for you? Not the right. It's from an Andre. The only one that comes to mind.
Hello, it is me, Pepe. Writing in your language is difficult, so forgive me if it is hard to read. I learned a lot in Japan, but I still need lots of help. I write this with a dictionary. I showed Uncle the kimono. He said many wonderful things about it. He said Japan is a great country. I was thrilled to hear it. So I tell Uncle that I want to go back to Japan. I tell him over and over. Finally, he says, okay. But I decided not to go back. I am sorry. I said I would come back, but it was a lie. I didn't know. My aunt was not the only one who helped me study abroad. Uncle, relatives, neighbors, so many people helped me. They all wanted me to go back. They said they would help pay for it. But Uncle is sad after he lost my aunt. While Uncle grieves, I would not be able to enjoy myself in Japan. I cannot take everyone's money for my own fun. Besides, I can learn about Japan here in France too. And so, in France, I will stay. Someday I will return to Japan on my own, without anyone's help. I reflected on how fun it was to make clothes with you. So I enrolled in fashion school. I made some clothes for the school contest, and I won first prize. I have come up with a name for my winning design. A very wonderful name, I think. It is a name that means a lot to me. Japan and France, you and me, all so far apart. But I am always here for you. No amount of distance will ever change that. Every day was so much fun. More fun than I have ever had. I hope I get to see you again someday. To my precious friend, Pepe.
Oh, hey, are you going home now? Okay, then I am too. At least I want to, but I've actually got somewhere to be. Wait, really? Nah, maybe. I'm actually planning on going to the public library. Because, like, there weren't any books about sports physiology and stuff at the school library. I'm gonna head out first to get some studying done. I mean, if I had a friend there, we'd totally end up chatting the whole time instead of, but since we've already bumped into each other, at least until we reach the entrance. Well, I'm gonna head off. Yep, I've been doing it every day. Aren't I awesome? Hey, remember what I told you before? About finally finding my dream? I never had anything to work towards until now, so I'll admit I'd been slacking off. To be honest, my grades really suck. It's been tough getting them back up. Like, I have no idea what chemistry and all that stuff is about. Seriously, it's like a foreign language. So that's why I really gotta buck up. To tell you the truth, I really just want to sit back and enjoy life. But I gotta be patient. That's what I have to keep telling myself. I'm gonna take my dreams into my own hands. And then I'm gonna do some more studying, and then get a job. But after that, we should totally hang out again. We can invite everyone from the track team, too. Ooh, how about we have a drinking party, since we'll all be adults by then? Well, anyway, I'll be focusing only on my studies for now. So don't try to tempt me with anything. Today, I'm gonna work on 3 subjects at once. Impressive, right? Whoops, I better get going. I still need to buy dinner. Well, see ya.
Oh, it's you. You don't look so good. Is the weather getting to you? It's already March. There's something I wanted to tell. Well, we're in the same grade, so even so, I wanted to say this while I'm going to quit. Well, this semester is just about wrapping up. All this means that cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. This may sound odd, but do you think this country... I see. Well, I feel you're an optimistic man, so maybe society looks different through you. Up until January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity. A society without a future. For many people, I was thinking how we could change that. And what my answer to that used to be, reform by those in power. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do, that's what the cigarette incident taught me. I realized, and it helped me arrive at a different answer. I think the best thing for society is every last individual that makes up our society should have a right to education. I really believe that's what we need the most. And I'm thinking of becoming a teacher. A society is shaped by its people. Every person You're not going to laugh and tell me I'm dreaming? I see. Well, I plan... That's all I wanted to tell you. That, and to say thanks. This was all because of you, so...
Oh, I was just... This came for you. It's from Hayase. I bet his school is sorry he's gone. That's good news for us. Now there's... Well, I'll see you around.
How's it going? I don't know your address, so I'm sending this to the school. I'm doing good. I'm starting to get used to the job, too. The real reason I'm writing is because of track. Before, I'd pretty much given up hope of ever continuing. Except there was a part of me that refused to let it go. I don't care what it sounds like. Track and field was my whole life. I guess the factory manager realized what's up and he wants to help me out. We're gonna make a track team here. Well, I call it a team, but it's really just a few guys at the factory. We practice after work and sometimes on our days off. The other day we did endurance swimming at Lake Biwa. We've even climbed Mount Hiei. We don't have fancy equipment like before, so we're not as efficient. But I'm still having a blast. Most of the guys are just in it for fun, so I don't really get to do any serious training. But I guess it'll even the playing field for them. How about you? You're still at it, right? I'm sure you're just gonna keep getting better and better. It's weird how badly I want to see you improve. Look, one day, you and I are gonna go at it again. If I'm gonna be a good rival, then I've got a lot of work to do. Feels nice having a goal to work toward. Almost forgot what it was like. Oh yeah, and my mom's getting better. She's in a long-term care facility with lots of fresh air. My relatives and friends come by the house, so my siblings are in good hands too. Things have been pretty great these days. I feel like I can take care of the people who matter to me. It's really fulfilling. And I get to feel that way because of you. So, thank you. Can't wait to see you again.
Anyway, you've been different lately, Miss Toriyumi. You're looking more and more like a professional. Your lesson the other day really caught my eye. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing it. I've never seen you so passionate about teaching before. It's unparalleled.
Unparalleled? Well, yes, I have been studying while making preparations lately. Things like how to best communicate the lessons I'm looking to teach. I guess it does seem kind of out of the blue, huh? The thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my time only looking at what's right in front of me.
How wonderful! I'm impressed by your change of heart. What brought this on?
Well, when I was just goofing off one weekend, I met someone. After that, I took a closer look at my life. That person... Wait, they were real, right? They had to be.
Ah, yes, I understand. I myself once had a similar epiphany. Now that I think about it, I met my darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate.
Destiny called fate? Isn't that a bit redundant? Besides, you should be careful what you say to a single woman. Anyway, if you'll excuse me. Oh, is everything okay? Do you need something? You don't look well. Maybe you should go to the nurses. Wait, you dropped something. What? Huh? This phone wallpaper...
Now, mister. No cell phones at school. That screen. I read downward. Love you. My! What a charming confession of love. Did you make this?
Hey, I have absolutely no clue what this kid is talking about. La 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 la, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Never mind that. What's going on? Why do you have this screen cap? Oh, don't tell me you got it online. The only ones who were on that server were... No, it couldn't be. There's no way. Are you kidding? No!
Calm down, Miss Toriyumi. Help! Someone call a doctor!
Don't tell me. You're Tatsuya? I said all that to you? I... Oh, no! Oh, no! This can't be happening! I quit this school! I'm leaving! I'm never coming back! Oh, I can't live with this! Just kill me now! I'm Maya. I'm Maya. It's me, damn it. You got a problem with that? Why don't you say something? Jeez, you idiot. This is so embarrassing. Ugh. But there was one thing I wanted to say. If we ever met face to face. I was able to turn my life around thanks to you. So, thank you. Wipe that smile off your face, or I'll wipe it off for you with my fists. Anyway, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, maybe we could have dinner? Go to hell with this!
Are you okay? You don't look well. I hope it's not anemia. Should we get... Though, actually, that might be a bit hard for me. I guess I'll just tell you. So, I took the... and I failed. I guess this is my first real failure in life. So, starting in the spring, I'll be a student in training. I'll have to keep studying hard. I don't think I did badly, but exams tend to have a luck... The old me would have just given up. I don't exactly have... But now, it's a different story. I want to be a doctor and save as many lives as I can. There are a lot of different ways I can accomplish that. And the way I want to do it is through the power of... So from now on, I won't lose focus. Next year, I'm going to try again, and I'll pass with flying colors. Thank you. I think it was because of your help that I've changed so much. I'll be graduating a year earlier than you, but I won't forget about you.
Hey, it's quite rare for us to bump into each other. I guess it's because I usually go straight to practice after, but today, I felt like looking around the school, but after all, this is my last day. The days flew by in the blink of an eye. But at the same time, I've dedicated all 3 years of high school to boxing. Was there really nothing else? Never mind. It's not. I guess hanging out with everyone at the dorm counts as something. We had some good times. If we hadn't lived in the same dorm, it's hard to imagine. I'll be leaving the dorm soon. But that doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your senpai. If you ever run into trouble, you can tag me in. Whatever happens, I'm on your side.
Oh, senpai. I'm glad I found you. It was kind of nerve-wracking to come to the... Anyway, I'm here to drop off something Sonata-san forgot. He's usually so put together, but sometimes you can be just a... Oh, speaking of forgetfulness, do you remember someone named Aragaki-san? He was at the... I didn't really talk with him all that much, but whenever I feel this ache in my chest, and unbearably sad, though I'm not sure what. I get the feeling that there was something I had to do. I just don't know what it is or why I feel this way. Oh, sorry about that. You're really easy to talk to, so I kept going on. I appreciate that you always listen to what I have to say though, senpai. You even went with me to buy tea, and you don't treat me like I'm just a little kid. So, thanks for everything.
Sup, dude? Wanna grab a bite at Hagakure? I haven't had their special in a while. Hold up! I ain't made out of money. Just come on, man. We're buds, right? We even bonded while playing. Guess we never actually got around to that. Well, anyways, hear me out for a bit. I got called into Miss Toriyumi's office again. She asked me what I was planning to do after April. Dude, and I was trying to play it off, but then she got all worked up and gave me, it's just me? Or she gotten way more serious than before? Tomochika was saying that you can't even bribe her with cake anymore. Oh, hey, did you hear from Tomochika about the new teachers coming in April? Apparently they're all women. You have no idea how stoked he was. Honestly, I was getting major secondhand embarrassment. Well, none of that really matters to me. I already got a special I did have a special someone, right? I'm not making this up or anything. I'm gonna tell such a pathetic lie to try and look cool. I just thought that there was someone special in my life. Have I forgotten something important? Something... Sorry, man. I think I'll pass on the ramen, actually.
Aren't you the boy who used to talk? He actually called here trying to reach you. Seems like you've come to think of it. What was it he said again? Hey, don't give me that look. Just hang on a sec. Ah, found it. I actually wrote it all down. Didn't think I... Let's see. Oh, man, the handwriting is off.
I found my wife and son. My son's still a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as you. She's like an old witch. What do you want? I'm on the phone. Hey, lots happened, but I apologized 1,000 times, and I guess you could say we fell in love all over again. I realized, instead of holding on to my pride, I needed to just suck it up. It's all thanks to you. Well, you take care, kid. It's meant to be.
That's the gist of it. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Oh, and don't bother asking for a number. But like he said, you'll see him again if it's meant to be. Don't they say, like, fate lies in God's hands or something? Anyways, that's that. If fate Yeah.
Welcome. Ugh.
Hey.
Ah, it's you, right? I'm Maiko's father. Do you have a minute to talk? Perfect. If you don't mind, let's take the food there. Sure is good. But when I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too.
She really loved the takoyaki. She's a good girl. Wouldn't you agree? She's so good that I wonder if she's really my own child sometimes. She actually sent me a letter recently. It's chock full of details about her new life. She said she's made a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and has had to get up early to clean the cages. They scolded her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I guess she can be a bit absent-minded. I never knew that about her. Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she went on to talk about how she plays at the park by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well, too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Must be nice. Nowadays, I just come home to an empty house. The rooms feel so big without those two around. I wonder if she feels the same way, living in a home with no father in it. We put her through so much because of our own problems. I feel terrible about it. By the way, I've actually got a bone to pick with you, too. Maiko must have really liked you, huh? She wrote all about it.
I can't wait to grow up. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday.
What the hell is that about, you little punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. And I'm not letting a guy like you touch my daughter with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her. And don't you forget it!
Well, well, look who it is. It's been a while. You've grown so much since the last time I saw you.
Now, dear. They don't grow that fast. What must have happened is that we shrank. Isn't that right?
Oh, is that how it is? Looks like you got one over on me. Say, you know our old shop here, Bookworms? I'm thinking it's due for a makeover. Something fresh, avant-garde. I can't let Gekukan's new school building hog the spotlight. Ain't it? I'll hash out some plans with my dear and make this place even better.
Speaking of the new school building, they've decided to replant the persimmon tree. It'll be moved to a special location on a hill overlooking the whole campus. Our dear boy will be able to watch over those students for many more years to come. I know the tree isn't actually our son, and yet, this makes me feel so happy.
Ever since my dear heard the news, she's turned into a leaky faucet. Come on, give me a smile. Go.
Please, dear. I think your dentures are falling out. Anyhow, we'll be supporting the Gekukan students with renewed strength in our hearts. Looking at you again, you really did grow, didn't you? You've overcome great hardships, I can tell. Come back and visit us anytime. We'd always love to see you.
I heard he had a hand in the hidden menu at Hagakure.
Oh, yes. I've heard the same story. They say he tried. Then he said it could use some fish flakes. So they put some. Now it's an item on our hidden menu. I'm a big fan of it myself. I had him come up with some ideas for Wakatsu, too.
Yes, he's the one. Suemitsu-kun put our coffee on them. Sure, his appearance and behavior are, but he knows everything about food. And his palate is... There's not a restaurateur around here who doesn't know him.
Is he that famous? So when you heard he was planning to leave to tour the country...
I was shocked and disappointed, of
course. But I'm glad to hear he's doing well for himself. I hear he's got a book coming out. It's very exciting. Even when he's far away, I can still feel him. Wait, don't run.
Are the rumors about a King Suemitsu statue being built in this shopping district?
Oh, yes. I can't wait. I'll be rubbing it every day.
Oh, are you a student from the area? Do you mind if we... Are you familiar with a high school student known as the... Oh, your uniform. So thanks for your time. I'd love...
Hello there. Oh, excuse me. Are you... Oh, excuse me. I'm Akinari's mother. My son talked. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, would... That's wonderful. Today is... What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another one of God's whims. Today is my son's, Akinari's, birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It was too soon. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. Akinari had a genetic disease. I'm completely healthy, but him... The doctors detected it when he was born. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day, I worried whether he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad that I was born into this world. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you for the life you've given me. He suffered so much, and yet he still said that to me. But Akinari brought me so much happiness too. Feeling his warmth as I carried him in my arms after he was born. Those tiny hands. That first smile. Hearing his breathing as he slept at night. Every day, I was so grateful he was alive. Every day, I found new joy in him. Now, I'm so alone, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much. I have to keep going, looking straight ahead. That's how I want to live. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. I'll do everything. Absolutely everything that Akinari couldn't. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done on that day. When we meet again on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a children's story. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found his notebook. He said he wanted you to be the first one to see it when he was done. Then he laughed and said I would be second. I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. What? So, did you get to read the story? I see. So you did. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. Oh, you should hold on to his notebook. I'm sure that's what he would want to.
I'll hear the story from him directly when I see him on the other side. Now I have one more thing to look forward to. I'm glad I could finally meet you. Thank you. Before I go, let this old woman give you one piece of advice. Take good care of the ones you hold dear. If you wait until their day comes, it's too late. Clinging to their cold bodies won't bring them back. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or even you. It's all the same. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should all lift each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people too. Don't ever forget it.
Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corporation, producer of Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. President Tanaka has made an undisclosed private expenditure that caused quite a stir in the media. With us is our reporter live on scene. Take it away.
I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air is thick.
Thank you. We'll be looking forward to updates as things unfold. Back to the studio. The unaccounted for expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize he is guilty of tax evasion.
Oh, no question. This is President Tanaka we're talking about. All he cares about is lining his own pockets, and he does it by swindling his own viewers. He could become the richest man on the planet and still never be satisfied. Why doesn't he donate some of that money for a change? Damn Scrooge.
Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something's happened at the scene.
President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's about to sing.
Ready to go in your TV? Tanaka's Commodities! Everybody's ultimate friend in greed. Hi, everyone! Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers shout for joy so loud it's considered noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. And we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business.
Oh, he's gone.
What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a reporter? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, you're just giving him free advertising.
We'll have to interrupt you there as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I am not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products, guilt-free. Amazing commodities, here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now or you'll miss your chance. You'll see. Bye-bye." Apparently, he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds.
Does he have no shame? This Tanaka guy. Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean that we're his little playthings. On behalf of the people, I have something to say, and I am not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be...
Yes, thank you very much. This concludes our special report. With no clues as to the utilization of said funds, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market. This just in. We have reports that Amazing Commodities stocks have suddenly skyrocketed.
It's me, I guess. May I please come in?
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you. I remember everything. It seems like everyone else has forgotten, but I remember. That day we... I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did during the last battle. Today is graduation day, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. The weather is so nice outside. Do you remember where we all promised to meet? Why don't we go ahead and wait for the others? We can enjoy the peaceful view of the city.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the third-year class to know that we're truly proud of you. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and success. On this momentous occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
Thank you. This past year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. It must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you know, my father unexpectedly... He unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. It must be tough to talk about her father.
I remember now. That's right. After my father died, there was a time I lost motivation to live my life.
Am I forgetting something?
Sonata-senpai? What are you doing?
Goromaru! But no longer. I shall honor my father's will. I won't run from the future. I'll face it head on. Not a single doubt remains in my mind. And the reason...
I promise.
Mitsuru.
That's right! It's because I have forged such wonderful friendships. And we swore that we would never lose hope, no matter what the future may bring.
Senpai! We remembered him, and Aigis!
Yes, I did as well. Let's go. They're waiting.
Hello, this is the ceremony. We're not done.
The wind. It feels so nice. I admit, I'm finally noticing the beauty of spring. It's wonderful. And yet, without exception, each and every season will come to an end. We fought side by side. We faced the world's end. And now, I'm finally beginning to understand what it was I'd been searching for. I always wondered what it really meant to live. Now I think it's following your heart, fighting for what you can change, and accepting the things you can't. Nothing on this earth lasts forever. Every life will one day fizzle out. That holds true for all of us, and as soon as you come to terms with it, you realize something. You see what really matters, and find out what it is that gives your life meaning. When I learned that I wasn't strong enough, I was tormented by it. Now I understand why. Protecting others is the duty I was given. But to me, it was more than an obligation. At some point, it became something I wanted to do for myself. Once I decided to try and prevent the fall, something inside me clicked. When I thought about how I might never see you again, that's when I first understood what mattered to me the most. And so, I made up my mind. What I want is to protect you from now until the end of time. I want to stay by your side. And I know I'm not the only one out there who could do this. But still, I want to. Because I'm positive, if I do it for you, then nothing's a waste. My life will have meaning. So, thank you. sorry. What's gotten into me? It's good. I finally found a reason to live. So why am I... They're here. I see it now. I have friends. We support each other through thick and thin. Not everything needs to be for some greater purpose. Just caring about someone can be enough. That's all we need to give our lives meaning. As for me, I found my path. And that's to protect you with my life. Thank you so much for everything. You must be tired. Go ahead and rest now. I'll be right here. I won't be going anywhere. In a moment, the others will be joining us. It'll be okay. I'm right by your side, here to protect you forevermore.